I do think that Camille's support will be quite strong in the early levels in this matchup into the Shenzaya, and the Smolder into, like, the Smolder flex here is really cool.
Like, going to see what kind of value he can get.
Yeah, I want to say Keria almost played it, but opted not to.
Yeah, I think we were talking about Keria was going to play it.
Keen may just want to let that experience go.
Yeah, he's going to flash back towards the turret. Let's see whether this dive is going to work out, as there's Delight just being dead. So first blood goes over to Duro on this support, Camille. And now it might be his turn to die. Let's see how this dive is going to go as they find yet another one. And yeah, he's just dead. Grasping Roots are going to connect, and the flash out from Viper does mean that there's no follow-up kill there.
Have a kill advantage, but the gold is even, and the Smolder is stacking. Ezeka's going to try again for an empowered W, but again, Toby's just like, cool, and now I'm stacking more.
Well, there's more fighting between these top laners, but the junglers are also another point of contention here as Keen gets himself out. Had to use the ultimate though, so won't have that for the next fight. Canyon grabs himself the second grub. So this could be feats of strength unless Peanut can come over and utilize that smite that he's held on to. Ruler being pressured away from this lane, and Zeus on the Fiora is really getting some work done. Peanut with some free time, and he will be able to deny that feat of strength. So HLE holding on to a very small advantage as far as gold is concerned.
It's going to be enough.
Well, HLE going to take the opportunity to grab the first dragon. That's going to be a Hex Tech, as Canyon has the highest CS per minute, which is pretty silly. It's only Chovy that's second on that one, and he's playing Smolder. So like you were saying, yes, it's a worrying sign for HLE. They are still able to get this dragon way into this river. So they look for an angle towards Chovy. Him and Viper doing battle here as 80 carry versus 80 carry. Delight wanted to come on over and stop Canyon from getting this done, but instead they turn onto Duro, who throws down the Hextech ultimatum. Peanut, the first one to go down, and as he hook shots away, and he stays alive. Into the backline goes Keen as well, and he executes Viper. Duro will eventually fall, but look at Zeus. He's taking so many of these shots, and it's a double kill on the back end for Zeus. He finds the angle, Delight flashes away, but he's still going to die, and now Ruler finally finding a moment to perform as Zeka gets on top of him, but Ruler says no. He's got another left in the quiver for him, and they'll also claim 5 grubs off the back end.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is likely the team fight that breaks the game. See how many stacks is that right now? 126 at 1230.
And they do put up the wall of pain. Next objective going to be this Cloud Dragon. 27 seconds on that one. As Zeus continuing to dash around, Canyon will be here to make this an unfair fight. We were talking about walls of pain there before. Let's see what they can actually get done here as Duro finds a Hextech ultimatum. He's kind of by himself as the arrow. It sails by. There's the Requiem as Zeus just reposts it. And there goes Duro. So a nice pickup there for HLE.
Yeah, kill going over the Shen, but still.
Yeah, this is the problem, is there's the flash forward from Zeka. Can he actually kill this Smolder as he blocks him? He can't get in. Delight with the Stands United to help lock down the pesky dragon.
This one here with another really good repose from Zeus. Pretty good into Camille when she doesn't that face up, actually, as it turns out.
I mean, that's the top lane matchup, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Don't hookshot Fiora. Absolutely you're belting ahead.
Yeah, you could see here he's at 157. If you're curious, you can always see it below his portrait on the left side of the screen as well.
Well, I mean, this is the thing that you do sacrifice, so Rift Herald should now be secured by HLE. We'll see whether they can utilize that to grab themselves some map advantage. I
mean, no one's dying here for Hanwha, but this turret is getting worn down.
Oh, goodness me, the Achu doing so much work as Delight almost just dead as Mom just rains down. There's the taunt onto Duro. Grand challenge is issued, but not actually going to do too much here. So they are going to be able to brute force this inner turret. Let's see what HLE can get done on the other side of this, though, because the Rift Herald has now made its way towards the mid lane. They should be able to stick around and take this one down, although it's taking a bit of time. And Gen.G utilizing the 5 grubs that they picked up as well. Really, really nice.
To punish Ruler, who likes to overextend as
it's public execution as Featherstorm comes down. Stranglethorn's coming in there as well as Viper is alive, and Delight just takes down the Ambessa. Requiem is probably going to kill him. Yeah, there he goes, and that is 2 picked up for Gen.G off the back end. You always have to remember, if you limp away, you're going to need a way to stop the beam of light from the sky murdering you.
That was not quite as egregious as the Canyon Ruler adventure that we had in Game 2, but remember, like, he gets items right, he does more damage, but his Q is getting stronger all the time, even before execute.
And now Zeka is going to try and do it again. This time Duro is in position. Chovy trying to flap away, and that is only a slice. No dice is available, but still available. The problem is that Chovy, as he pokes them out, he's getting more of these stacks. As okay, he goes to light. They manage to at least pop this Karthus, but remember, he can still do damage. There's the Requiem, as they can get onto that healing field if they want to stay alive, as now Zeka getting cut up by Keen, but the Stand United, it's going to be there. Keen goes down eventually. Duro's at full health, but look at Ruler. He's just raining the arrows in. Delight finds it, but not the kill. And Ruler limps away from the fight, but keeps himself alive. And Duro should be able to tank this dragon up as they look to deny that soul point.
This is an additional 5 minutes of time, no matter what.
Fan of. Because there were moments to be excited and moments to be a little bit upset throughout this one. As Chovy has made it to 229 stacks. Hitting that about a minute ago, I guess. About 45 seconds, probably a minute. And that means that, yeah, the Smolder has done it. Smolder's made it to the thing that he wants to make it to.
It's so hard now for Hanwha Life, and they have no vision here, trying to leapfrog their way in. They're so slow.
Yeah. Can Peanut actually get over as Mom gets angry? Yeah, no, he cannot make it in at all. And now they're just in the wrong spot. Public execution, yep, right in front of all of his friends. Zeka is going to try and kill someone and does manage to at least send Canyon home. But it's a double kill off the back end. Peanut dead to Ruler, and Zeka follows the same fate. As HLE, I mean, I don't know what this Death Brush is really doing here, as Zeus just trying to keep himself somewhat not dead, as that's a lot of riposte value and does manage to at least send one of them home. Viper, I don't know what that Featherstorm was.
Hey, look, it's usually on the list of ultimates, approved ults to dodge, but he dodged the Requiem with it and win. Because right now this game feels pretty over. 6,000 gold lead, a Smolder that's fully stacked and getting more stacks all the time.
Ooh, that's a high value Zyra damage as Mum gets mad. Viper is also dead. Keen is just going to kill him, and there's nothing Delight can do about it because he's just taking damage from everyone else. A double kill here for Keen is now Zeka trying to get this value. Sends Chovy home, might be able to do the same thing to Duro, and does so before making his way out of the base gate. Flash over, and in the meantime, Zeus is in a side lane just killing this turret as well as all of the minions. HLE, they lose a lot, but they at least evict a lot of Gen.G. Not Ruler, though, who's just going to take this in a turret, and so it's still really bad for HLE.
He does have withdraw still.
Yeah, he may be withdrawing at this point in time. Yeah, he just goes down. In fact, yeah, just wore off, and now Canyon's also dead. Peanut, he's going to eat a Skittle, and that is not one that he finds too delicious. Zay's going to need to riposte, does so to avoid the Requiem, as Keen looking for some immediate revenge. Zay's trying to be that hero, and he does blast cone his way to relative safety. But Chovy, every time he hits one of these Qs, I fear someone is just going to die. And yeah, that's like he sneezed and Viper had to press his ultimate. That is absurd. Oh my God! Avoided the splash somehow.
Good job, Zeka. He walked left on purpose for sure. Cool stuff. We should probably cut to live because Baron is being taken by Gen.G, and they've got a lot of damage at this point in time in the game. Zeka, let's see what this Croc can get done. One last time, one last Hail Mary. Peanut.
Yeah, Peanut, can you actually get in there? The answer's probably going to be no, as they do manage to lock down the Baron. Now Zeka trying to do what he can. Chovy is just dead, though, as Peanut locks that one up. That's a great arm guard to keep himself safe. Nervous.
Get soul point is the real question. Requiem says no.
Peanut's just dead. Stand United, that's going to be enough to save him. Okay, eating some honey fruit here as well.
But they lose the dragon,
They lose the dragon, yeah.
Yeah. It was cool though. Delight, he's playing well, you know.
Yeah.
He his buttons the right way. It just there was never really any winning there. Unfortunately, Chovy's up in 5 seconds. Good once again.
Well, let's see what they can actually find as Peanut doesn't get the grasping roots. Decent shadow dash there from Delight to get Duro out of there, but Duro doesn't really mind about losing a bit of his health bar. He's going to head back, and the rest of Gen.G will be wiping out this turret. HLE on the ropes well and truly, and the Fiora is in a side lane because, of course, team fighting Fiora means you're probably losing the game regardless. That is the game state for HLE right now as Delight. Oh my God. I don't know who looked at him the wrong way, but it was someone. And Delight is not going to die to the Requiem, but it is just softening them up. On top of Canyon right now, Keen is moving so quickly to get on over, and he's interrupted! Oh no, Zeus 1 versus 3, I don't know about this one, still able to take down Canyon! That is massive, and he's still alive! my god, Delight gets in there. That's why he was able to survive for so long. And Duro almost dead, even if they are flailing about in a pretty cool way.
Yeah, that was really cool, but it isn't going to change the outcome here in this game. Maybe in an even game state, maybe in an even draft. Not in this scenario, as Chovy is just going to start AoEing them down. Every burn hurts.
Oh my goodness, yeah, exactly. Look at that, sneezed on Viper, and he had to go back up into the sky once again. As I don't know whether a recall of some feathers is going to be enough to stop them from just tearing this base apart. Another conga line of minions is going to move in from the top side as Keen dashing around in circles. The Strangle Thorns not going to really get anything done. And all right, now we're flashing forward, looking for some opportunities as the Requiem does come on through, and that is going to take down at least Delight. Ruler is just kiting out the Renekton, who is free food for these 80 carries. Zeus trying to be the fed Fiora that he wants to be, but he's like that Fiora that says they're a smurf in your iron solo queue game. Sometimes they're just not good enough to get it done.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.